All right, I'm back. But yeah, Zergo, one of the great things with this new mic is the software mixer that it came with. So now if you guys say that the game is, say, too quiet or too loud, I can actually adjust that on the fly. It also comes with self-monitoring, so if you guys think you guys hear something weird, I can switch to what you guys are hearing so that I can see if I can identify what the issue is. I can filter out certain things, so if we're doing something with where I'm on Discord, I can filter out Discord if we don't want that on the stream. Like, there's so many freaking cool things that I can do with this. And I am in love with this mic. I'm really glad that I picked it up. It wasn't much more expensive than the Blue Yeti either. It was only like another $10.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut
Ouch.
your mouth or I shut it for you.
Easy now. Was just a joke.
Yeah? Wasn't very funny.
Yeah.
I hope that is not meant to be my meal.
I think it's your shit bucket.
We do hope to have word soon. He was serving on I said quiet! Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit. What are you looking at, half-breed?
Ow.
You not understand English? That it? You chanced upon Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
There was a period such management. But men of great resolve. You expect any sane man to believe?
Are we gonna play checkers? Oh no, this is one of the other
Mason
games.
Weems?
Could be.
She seemed a thoroughly sensible
I
creature.
need your help.
Oh,
They say you know a way out of here.
they say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
Shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
I am not familiar with the rules.
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
He must finish his business for the major before, but he thinks Friday he will be done.
I don't know
Well
what I'm
played.
doing.
So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
Excellent leatherwork. He learned his craft from a Spaniard. What a Spaniard was doing in the colonies back then is anybody's guess.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
Is it like this?
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
He'd obviously fallen over in his stupor and not only pissed himself, but demolished the
Really? His sister?
No, thanks. I was in my schnitz until quite late last night. I'm feeling a little bit difficult today.
No, because you can't like select the same pieces that they have.
I was trying to prevent a
Is it
murder.
like tic-tac-toe?
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this,
I think you probably need to get pieces in the center
George
somehow.
Washington is brave beyond measure.
No, because I can put
Loyal
a
like a
piece
brother,
on any of those
fearless in
dots.
character, and
I don't know.
unshakable
I
in his
didn't play this
convictions.
one in the tutorial.
That man is our Jupiter Conservator. Destined to lead us not just to freedom.
I mean,
but
at least I didn't
greatness.
have to actually win, so that's
Anyone
the thing.
who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. It's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. That loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
At this rate, I'll last only foul by month's end. And they were not part of me, I assure you.
About as much sense to fish movies this clouds.
Can I go talk to people?
Oh, while we're on the subject, did you meet with success in your hunt for a new assistant? If not, I may put forward my nephew, a good, earnest boy and bright. It forces one to
All right, scoundrels, back in your cells!
He's over there!
He took money.
Oh shit! That's not cool. Okay, so I gotta do it without being detected.
Well, either you do, or I start on your... There was a period such blandishments were...
There's truth in what you say. When I first came here, the old house was falling to many pieces. I think he will join us for the hunting on Saturday. He must finish his business with the major. At this rate, I'll last only foul by month's end. And they were not cheap, let me assure you. Damn firmness beasts.
Nasty business, that's for by the church.
The lad was trying to recreate the peace.
All right, scoundrels, back in your cells!
Okay.
To ensure a supply
Okay, I got it. Does that count as a death? I'm counting any hard fails as a death, yes.
We used to see that in the pines back home.
So essentially I'm counting any desynchronization as a death.
This key is useless.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
he still owes me the best part of £3. I'm not a man to forget what's owed me, I assure you.
Okay, so now I have to go talk to the guy, I'm guessing.
No, thanks. I was in my schnips until quite late last night. I'm feeling a little bit difficult today. But said it, eh? He must finish his business for the major.
Okay.
But he thinks 5, eh?
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
You might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
Yeah, I was gonna
He
say,
won't.
yeah.
That's why we're
I
targeting.
mean, I just recalling how many times you have desync in
How do I reach the
Assassin's
warden?
Creed 4.
Yes.
That counter may go
This
warm
next
when you
part,
play that title.
you may
I'm
not
expecting it.
Oh,
It
as
got
if I've
pretty
liked the
high in
others.
some of the
Out
other
with it.
ones too.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
This guy does not seem the type that would be in prison. There we go. Oh, I just broke that guy's neck. He's holding a pen, not a sword. So yeah, something shady there.
Fancy yourself troubling, eh? Some time in the pit to cool your blood.
Pen is mightier than the sword. Maybe he took it literally.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit...
I'm doing this with the warden, like, right there. According to the game.
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
Hold there. Come back, you weak-kneed coward. Get back here. You then, stop. Come back, you weak-kneed coward. Stay right there. He's legging it.
There we go. The gun. I mean, I guess, but
You'll find Hickey through that door.
I'm not supposed
It's
to
where
kill
they keep
anybody
the
anyways.
important
The card did not hear
prisoners.
the
Nicer rooms,
that
more
unoiled
space,
are the higher death
those
cards,
sorts of things.
probably.
It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason. For
I'm
everything.
trying to actually
I
be
will find a
stealthy,
way to
Mux.
repay the favor when my work here is finished.
What, he doesn't want to leave with me? Now I'm confused.
Oh, let's have a word, chum.
Shit. But yeah, because there are points where you don't even get the chance to die. Your game is just over because you get desynced, so. Okay, so let's do this different. Let's try doing this different.
Stop now. Hey, where do you think you're...
Hey, hold a moment, Squire.
I don't think I can pick
You
up the
come back
guns.
here. No, you don't. Get back here, you deaf turd.
Shit.
Idiot. Go.
Yeah, I know the max is 2. I don't know if I can do this without death, so. Can you just knock them unconscious? I don't think so. Cause if I go into combat,
You then, stop.
then then I get detected.
He's legging it.
If I go into actual combat, then I get detected, so. Where's that guy? You do love the sound effects, though. The screams are mighty realistic, yeah.
Come back, you wicked coward. Get back here. Stop
Oh shit, there's gonna be 2 coming.
He thinks he can get away. He's legging it. Prepare to bleed.
Oh shit! I fucked up. I was spamming the wrong fucking button. Okay, but now I know that there's one there. Maybe I wait for this guy to go down and then I go up that way? Because he's going down around that way.
Get back here!
He's licking it! He thinks he can get away!
You there! Stop! No, you don't!
See if he comes down.
Get back here, you deaf turd! You come back here! Get back here, you deaf turd! Not worth the effort.
Is he not going to go this far? Do I have an estimate on when I believe I'll start Assassin's Creed 4?
Sleep it on the job.
I don't know. It depends. I don't know when this... I don't know how much longer I have on this one. I mean, I'm mostly doing these ones on weekends. Which way is that guy looking? He is looking this way. Okay, no, now he's going away. Which one's next? When is Rogue? Is Rogue after this one or after AC4? Okay, so I have to wait for him to go that way and look the other way. Then I go up and in that door, maybe. I have the list in my panels. I just can't remember off the top of my head. No, Mux, it's in my panels. Mux, I put it in my panels. I just can't see my panels right now. That's all. The order is correct in my panels. It should be anyways. Okay, so 4 is next. Yeah, so as soon as I finish this one, I will be doing
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here?
I'll be doing 4
I thought we'd finished
on
off
weekends,
your
most
plan.
likely.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so.
So,
I could go on and on.
I mean,
but
if we
we'd be
don't
here for
finish
days,
this one
so
this
manifold
weekend,
are
we'll
his
finish it
faults,
next
so
weekend for
deficient are
sure.
his merits.
So either next weekend or the weekend after.
He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all.
I didn't kill
And
the
who
warden.
wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you
He
only
just
done what
like
I asked.
breathes seedy creep.
But what's done is done.
Like everything about him. But yeah, there's 12 sequences in 3, and we're on 8. Pretty good voice acting. Oh yeah.
Up! Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
They lied.
Bye now!
That seemed like a, they didn't time up. That seemed like an assassin whistle to me.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya?
Also, did I read that the news
yeah,
article on
Washington
some
himself is
jewelry
gonna be in
accessories being
attendance.
sold at
Hope
Disneyland?
nothing bad
The
happens to
Pirates
him.
of the Caribbean
You said
causing
there'd
quite
be
a
a
stir.
trial.
No, I did
no
not
trial
hear
for
that.
traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough. Keep moving.
They were necklaces with a golden noose. Oh, jeez. I mean, I would argue that that's not a good thing anytime, because even just in general, with the issues surrounding mental health and all of that kind of thing. Oh, yeah, see, there's assassins all over the place, and they murdering people. See something you like? Oh, that was my bot.
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's... Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
Disney removed them, but of course somebody approved them being sold, so there would be further investigations. Yeah.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can
Bye-bye.
say. And he
Look
himself
at-
offers
look at
no
that ragdoll
defense,
physics.
shows no remorse. And though we have begged, and pleaded with him to share what he knows. He maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop,
Whoa.
Hickey. Go!
Damn it! I've got to get out of here!
Well then, that was easy. Hi, Penguin.
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that.
Penguin's scratching her head on
Sing
my
their songs
keyboard and
about mankind and its troubles.
TV tray.
They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to
She
side
requires
with
attention.
men who would rob
Yeah,
us of
then
our
when I go to
humanity
pet her, she,
simply
like,
because it
runs
was more
away.
profitable.
What
Right?
else is there?
Right.
I'm not some blind fool who
Come
give up
here.
all I've got on principle.
Hi.
What is principle anyway? Can you bring
You
it
want
to the
attention?
bank?
Zirko says you want attention. What do you have to say for that?
Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I.
She actually might.
You're just some
Usually
blind
she
fool
runs
who's
away by
always
now.
chasing butterflies.
Yeah. Okay,
Whereas
here
I'm
you
the
go.
type of guy
There you
who
go.
likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the general can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
All right. So that should be this sequence complete. I saw new emails too. So if it doesn't take me out, I might go read the emails.
I think it has to do with
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But we've come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you.
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right.
I'm
No
still
more,
trying to
no less.
remember where I remember that
cannot
voice
tell
from.
him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
We must
Recognize
now
the voice
all
from another
hang
game.
together.
I can't remember if it's a game, a movie, or
Yes,
a TV show.
we
But
must
it's
indeed all
extremely
hang
familiar.
together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Whoa, that was weird. A lighting shift. Like, what? Did somebody with that voice, or at least like who used the same like voice tone, play a narrator somewhere? I feel like it's a narrator somewhere. Oh, we checked already, Zergo. He hasn't been in anything since like 2015 or something.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power
He's been
source.
like a lot of
I've
like
asked Rebecca to charter a
individual
flight for us.
characters and stuff. And
Where
like
to?
one-off characters
Brazil.
in various shows. But I don't know, I'm trying to remember where I recognized that from, because he could have been unlisted or something. Or he could just like something else might just sound exactly like him. Oh.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
I'm a bit tired. I haven't really slept in like a week because of the heat. And then it's finally cooled down and I had a different problem last night. So I still didn't really sleep. I'll probably finish this section and then stop so that I can get some stuff done and relax a bit. I'm also hungry. Why am I wanted? Murder, interstate flight, attempted murder, National Firearms Act. Oh, jeez. I mean, I'm almost always
Copy
tired,
now.
Zergo.
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to
You go, I'm
find a
having a
ticket.
kid.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
To be honest, you haven't slept like a full 8 hours ever since he was born, so yeah, definitely hand in hand.
Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Você viu este homem? Chame a segurança imediatamente se o vir.
Abstergo agents, don't let them see you.
Yeah, I don't know. We're working on stuff, but oh god.
Estamos procurando este homem. Se ver algo suspeito, fale com a gente imediatamente.
You can track the guards more easily by using Eagle Vision.
Segurança! Segurança!
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Ele está aqui! Ele está aqui! O homem dos cartazes!
Seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. And who thought they were a good idea?
Troughs are time and cost efficient.
I don't even see a stall in here. What if I have to take a dump?
Yeah, please just mute the microphone if you do.
Watch your back, they're on you.
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight.
Okay. Did that lady back there go nude on top? I don't know.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem vocês pensam que são?
Sugiro abaixar o tom de voz.
Ah, está bem. Faça a porcaria da verificação. Por favor, senhor.
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito?
A porra da minha irmãzinha!
A gente...
Okay.
Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
With how weird these games can get, it wouldn't surprise you. Yeah.
Use the catwalk to get across. Don't tell me you're suddenly afraid of heights. You gotta cross the arena on that catwalk. The only way. You're really close now. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
Okay. Sweet MMA. Probably a graphic glitch, so yeah, definitely. You've seen boats sail in the sky in AC4. Well, and I mean that some of these ones here are like shirtless, so. Ah.
Hey! Hurry, Desmond. If he gets away with his artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Okay, sama segurança! Okay, sama segurança! Over there! Take him out!
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Shit, go, go, go! Okay, there we go. In the cage dogs, I don't like that. You'd be surprised if it was an MMA. You finally paid for all the computer parts, now just waiting for delivery. Nice.
Ei! Olha por onde anda! Alguém chama segurança!
Run!
Alguém chama segurança!
That dude would be like, what the fuck? Didn't go for an RX 570 though, but a 5700 XT.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
I'm gonna go do the power source first. It was over here. No, it was over here. It was like down this way. Like this is a short way. We essentially found our way to this spot previously, and then I didn't have the power source yet, so.
like today.
Something opened over there. Can I jump off this way, or am I gonna die? Okay.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be dumb.
I've got the 570, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they were sleeping or something.
It's on my
and we
gaming
woke
PC.
them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation? I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation.
Yeah, I got the
They found a
570,
way.
the 8 gig
Too
one.
late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. So now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
Okay, let's check my man.
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us, but what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door.
Okay. Why do you delay? If you do not retrieve the key in time, all the world will perish, and you with it. Yet you stop to talk or rest. Rest later, when your work is done. If I seem aggressive, if my words feel more imperative than requests, it is because I fear that you will not succeed in time, and then all of us are doomed. My father was taken from me by human hands, a war they called it, for their freedom. They were not even meant to exist. You were not meant to exist. We conjured you, a mistake, an error that cost us the world. My father would sing to me as a child, soft songs of hope and love. His voice forever stilled when your brutish ancestors took up axe and club, later turned our own works against us. We might have known what was to come and averted it, had you not dragged us into war. This is your fault. When you were looking around, it looked like they'll be fine as long as you don't intend to always run 4K. There were a lot of them going out in the beginning that had manufacturing issues with the cooling pipes not properly touching the chips, so the early ones had problems. You've read they've fixed that since then. You know, it's rather incredible the way your lunatic fringe tries to conjure the spirit of the Founding Fathers to support their various causes. And by incredible, I mean hilarious. They hold up slave-owning sexist homophobes as if that's some sort of ideal to which one should aspire. Oh, and in case you think I added that last bit for fun, as the sexism and slavery bits are already common knowledge, sodomy was a criminal offense in every one of the 13 colonies except for Georgia, and Thomas Jefferson, champion of personal liberty that he was, advocated for the castration of homosexuals. Lovely fellows, these founding fathers of yours. And now there's that new bit of madness with people asking for the removal of textbook references to their slave owning. And oh my god, this is like a lot of trashing on American history. Yeah, I mean, does anybody really have to care what Sean has to say? I think that's kind of the point. That's why some of the numbers you saw were high. Regardless for the price, they seem to be amazing cards. Okay, so I saw some shit over here. Yeah, this door here open now.
A new world approached. One that was dark and cold. It would consume us. For we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice. Not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined
What
him.
was in my
He was
my
made a prisoner of
streaming
machines.
PC and
The
Asus
body
ROG
might
Strix
survive, but
RX
his mind became brittle to the touch.
380,
He begged me for
I
release.
think.
For days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
Okay, there we go. I can't remember if you're saying that. No, it's a 300 series at least. Oh, I think it's a 380. I just always get mixed between whether it's the 380 or the 390. But I know for sure it's 300 series. Because it's a 4 gig card too, when at the time, like, 2 gig cards were more common. I would be shocked if this is 720. I'm playing on the Xbox 360. So I would be shocked if this is full 720 even. Although, it might be because it's not giving me a headache. So it might be at least 720, but I highly doubt it's 1080. The only Assassin's Creed games that I'm going to be playing on PC are going to be Origins and Odyssey. Everything else I have on console, and I want to play like the original version, even though I have a few of them on PC. But I want to play the original version just because, I don't know, that's kind of the whole idea, is to play them as they were when they came out.
But a series of electrical impulses. And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays
So, yeah.
and crumbles as dust.
Is this whole fucking
We
place
asked
Juno?
ourselves then, what if it might be replaced?
That would be
with
awesome.
something stronger, something better. So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But
You're guessing the Axial Tech fans blade stuff is what it's used instead of the thing you're thinking of.
Something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
Okay, so that's where we came in. Is this somewhere new? Oh, I gotta get over there. Okay, yeah, there's the next thing. Okay. So I need another power source. Okay. Alright then. So I'm gonna go back in just to make sure it's saved, and then I'm gonna call it a day for now, just because it is about...
Oh, look at that.
Just after 1
found a
o'clock.
third power source.
Already?
Unless
It popped up in an
we've
earlier
got this
search,
now.
but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Okay.
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know, of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
Things keep changing so rapidly, it's impossible to keep up without always looking into it. You still remember when anti-aliasing was new?
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
All right. As soon as I get a, as soon as I get a good safe spot, I'm gonna call it a day, cause I gotta finish up some laundry and I want to relax a bit. All right, guys. So I'm gonna call it a day there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to let's see if anybody's streaming. We'll switch.